Welcome to this look at more new mods for the 30th of October on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Friday the 30th of October. This is kind of part 2. This is the second mod review being posted today by me. The one that has already posted, unfortunately at the time of recording this, my first one that was recorded hours ago has still not uploaded. YouTube is mucking around with rendering my videos today and it still hasn't rendered fully. Hopefully it will do soon. If that's anything to go by, this one's going to be midnight before it finally pops up. So there'll be 2 mod reviews today. If you're watching this one, haven't seen the previous one, jump back because that was technically, I think, mods from Thursday, but they popped up early Friday morning. So anyway, we have some new updates. The updates are as follows. From left to right, New Park Farm map by Peter716, Bandiranti Virtuous 1500 by Farm Centro Sul, the weight pack 500-750 kg by Schwaben Gamer Official, and the Lizard 575 Brazil by Conta Comigo Modding Farm Centro Sul have all had updates today. Now, directly in front of us, we have got the Bigbags XXL. These are by SN Modding. 1.44 megabytes to download. And slots, I think it's 1 slot per big bag pallet you put down. These are something a little bit different. Certainly nice and bright. You're not going to miss them in your yard. You're not going to miss them in the store when you're looking for them. These are 4,000 litre. That's why they're Big Bag XXL, 4,000 litre bags. So we've got chicken feed, we've got seed, we've got pig food, lime, horse feed and fertiliser. So not too bad. And the prices are pretty good too. If we go into our objects menu, into big bags, and start with the seed bag, 4,000 litres for 2,800. That's pretty good. The big bag of chicken feed, 5,000 for 4,000 litres. The fertiliser, 6,000 for 4,000 litres, which is pretty good for fertiliser. Horse feed, which is oats for all intents and purposes, 4,500. The lime, 800 for 4,000 litres. And the pig food, which I think is particularly good, 3,000 for 4,000 litres. Not bad at all. Can't argue with that. Pretty good prices. It just means less pallets per load, or or more capacity per load. If you take the same amount of pallets you normally do, you get more product. It depends how you want to look at it. You don't have to have as many pallets sitting around or stored anywhere, and if you don't particularly like moving pallets around, it means you can move less. I think it's pretty handy. And like I say, the colours in the pictures of them are actually brilliant. You're certainly not going to mistake them for what they're for, are you? But there you go. That's the Big Bags XXL by SN Modding. Moving on. I think I'll start here with this. This is the double-walled fuel tank. This by MichalLS. 1.39 megabytes to download, 2 slots. It is a fuel point for buying fuel. It's not a storage tank for buying fuel. We've actually got 2 fuel points today. To use it, we need to open the door, and then you can use it. When it's closed, you can't. It's not too expensive either. This you'll find under placeables, under miscellaneous. 1,000 to buy. And yeah, like I said, 2 slots, so it's not too bad at all. Fuel prices do vary depending on where you're getting them from. It's equitable. It's not mega expensive, and it's not really cheap, but actually what I will do, let's open that up. Come alongside. L3. Yes please. We are now filling up with diesel. Very nice indeed. There you go. That's the double-walled fuel tank by MichalLS. Next to that, we've got the fuel shop. This is by Ivankio, Tailan and Agro mods. 6.76 megabytes to download. 5 slots. It is, for all intents and purposes, a fuel IBC sitting atop a framework, gravity fed. Does exactly the same thing. Pull up alongside, press L3. I'm going to come in from the other side so we don't get into the trigger of the other one. There you go. And now we are getting diesel. This you'll find also under placeables, under miscellaneous. There you go, 3,000 to buy, so a little bit more expensive than the previous one. Again, fuel prices, they seem about the same. It doesn't seem to be particularly high or particularly low. And you get what you get. Not bad at all. So, next up, we've got the small wind turbine. This is by GreenBale. This is 0.06 megabytes to download, one slot. You place it and you get paid per hour. On easy it's 300, normal 200 and hard 100. Doesn't take up a huge amount of space. Not overly expensive either. I'm sure it says, does it say GreenBale up there? It says green something. It's hard to tell. This is also, I'm pretty sure, under miscellaneous. There you go. Only 20,000 to buy. Which of all the kind of wind turbines that make you money, some of the solar panels are about equitable, I guess. But for 200 an hour on normal economy for 20 grand, it's not too bad at all. So there we go. The small wind turbine by GreenBale. 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 Anyway, next to it we've got the round bale trailer, also by GreenBale. This is designed for small farms, small fields, 6 bales. I know we've all done it where we don't stick to the 6 bales, we kind of stack more on top and whatever. It does have straps, as you can see, which can be done manually or can be done from in cab. He says not been able to get to it manually. It worked when I bought the tractor out. Anyway, it does have straps, you can see them right there. And, I mean, it's nicely made. It's a small bale trailer designed for round bales. This you'll find under tools, under baling technology. $5,595 to buy. No colour options, no changes, you get what you get. 0.73 megabytes to download and also only one slot. Very handy indeed. I'm just going to grab the tractor because we've got a tractor to look at. There you go, both those by GreenBale. Next we have the Joskin Drakkar 6600 by 76 max. This is 5.91 megabytes, 9 slots on console. It's a smaller, I'm trying to think, yeah, smaller version of the standard in-game Drakkar. Well, we've got a couple now. There's a few modded ones knocking about as well. Nicely made, nicely detailed. It will take pretty much all crop types. 35,000 litre capacity is what I want to say. I'm pretty sure it is, but we are going to check that in a second anyway. Beacon on the back underneath. Lights. That's interesting because that on the back there, is that a reverse camera? Or a light? I thought it was a light, but nothing came on. Anyway, beacon underneath. Rear steering axle, as you can see there, turning. Gives it a nice tight turning radius. Unload, L1, R1 and triangle. Nice smooth animation. Doesn't tip this one. It's a push unload. This you'll find under tools, under trailers. There we go. 49,000 for a 35,000 litre capacity. I'd already said what the slot count was, 9 on that. Options available. We've got the option of Trelleborg or Michelin tyres. And on each we've got standard or wide. And those are your options. There you go. That's by 76 Max. Moving on from there, we've got the Stara Brava 4530 corn header, corn or sunflower. This is by Farm Centro Sul and Rafazr. This will use, where are we on my list? 5.07 megabytes to download, 10 slots on console. What I like about this is it folds up in so much as the front sort of snoots raise up out of the way, and you can see the chains and stuff underneath. So it's nice animation on this one too. This you'll find under corn headers. There you go, right at the very end. Runs at 6 miles an hour, 4 meters wide. No options available. It's in the Stara orange and green. So unfolding the header, puts the snoots down into position, turning on. Animations are nice and neat and smooth, everything moving, the auger, the pickup belts, the chains. See the cutter rollers moving underneath there as well. Look at that. Very nice indeed. So there you go. The Stara Brava 4530. It's all going rather well so far, isn't it? No hiccups, no problems, all fairly straightforward. There you go. That's by Farm Centro Sul Rafazr, which brings us on to the last of the mods. Literally the last of the mods for today. Please don't release any more, Giants. I mean, I can cope. We've got the VStRuk PT281. This is the Peterbilt 281. But more importantly than that, this is the Peterbilt 281, which was in DUEL. And I remember watching that film as a kid with my dad being absolutely terrified. I never could get my head round how an inanimate object could be personified to be inherently evil. I suppose the concept being there was someone in it, I don't know, but yeah, it's the DUEL Peterbilt. Absolutely fantastic. That's as close as I could get to that kind of rusty patinaed kind of look, was the bronze colour. But Mr. Trick there, Rowley Christie, that would have been absolutely mint if it had had a rust one on there. Oh, but yeah, this is by Rowley Christie. 7.86 megabytes to download, 6 slots. Really cheap as well. It goes up to 545 horsepower, I think it does. Yeah, but the basic one is only about 75 grand. So yeah, not too bad at all. I just think it looks great, and yeah, it does. You know, personally, I think it looks great. Not just because of the film, but you know, so cool. Let's have a look at install first. So under trucks, there you go. Yeah, it starts off on 405 horsepower for 75 grand. You can't really odds that. Main colour, anything on that palette, but we have got some nice ones up the top, like aged colours. So you've got the blue jeans one, we've got the ruby red, we've also got them in bright ruby red, new age, which is more of a satin colour, and then the older one. Some really nice colours in here. That white gold I think is a cracker. That's really nice. It looks good with the contrasting wheel arch as well. Rim colour, we've got stainless steel, dark steel, aluminium, chromed, polished, gold if you want to go gold rims, new silver, then anything else on that palette that might take your fancy for a rim colour if you want to do that. Then under design colour, this will do your arches. So we've got colours like blaze orange, and like I say, I went for the bronze fire. I couldn't, if I put it on the brown just didn't quite. Oh, I don't know, maybe I could have got away with the brown. Let's have a quick look on main colour. Maybe. And then beacons, standard or with a beacon. And then we've got the engine, 405 horsepower for the PT405, 474 at 474 horsepower, which is still only 91 grand, which is amazing. There's a bit of a jump from there up to the 545, which adds another 70 grand on, which all of a sudden you're up to 149,000. But even that for 545 horsepower, not bad at all, really. It does look good. And it sounds good too. Horn. Lights. Look, you can get the little side light there, come on. Got the mirror across on the bonnet as well. Look. Looks great inside. Oh, I love this. There's no rear trailer hitch, it's just the fifth wheel. But a very, very nice mod indeed. No doors or windows that open. Just a very cool mod. So there we go. That is the VStRuk PT281 from Rowley Christie 1. And that's it for today. Have a lovely weekend. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.